Hi there, welcome to English class. In this unit, we have talked a lot about ICT, including apps and social media platforms. Today, we are going to have our final lesson for this unit. Are you ready? Here we go. The title of the lesson is Writing an Email. Today is June 26th, and this is lesson number 6. Our objective of today is to identify the structure and the steps to write an email. Let's look at some keywords. Keywords always help us to understand the content of our class. So first of all, we see this image. I see a box, I see an envelope, and I see a mailbox. What is this image representing to you? What do you think? Well, this image is representing mail. That's the keyword number 1, mail. And mail refers to letters, packages that are sent and delivered from one place to another. So, when you receive mail in your house, you receive letters, or you receive boxes or things that you bought on, AliExpress, etc. Here we have another image where we see 3 people, and they are saying something. The first one, she's saying thank you so much. The other one right here is saying there's a seat available there. And this guy right here is saying, can I have a word, please? Well, if we look at these messages, they have something in common. They are being polite. So, polite means having or showing good manners and respect for the feelings of others. So, when you say thank you, when you say please, you are being polite. When you give your seat to someone else who needs it, you are being polite. When you're showing good manners, good values. Then we have email, which is the most important one. Why? Because it's the topic of our class, basically. So what is an email? Email is short for electronic mail. It is similar to a letter, but it is sent via internet. You require an email address and the one from the person you want to contact. You can send an email from any technological device with an internet connection. A formal email is usually directed to an authority, so it is written using polite expressions. Entonces, ¿qué es un email? Es similar a una carta, pero se envía vía internet. Se requiere una dirección de correo electrónico y también la dirección de la persona que queremos contactar. Se puede hacer a través de cualquier dispositivo tecnológico con conexión a internet. Y también dice acá que si es un correo formal, tenemos que usar ciertas frases para que le den la formalidad a nuestro texto. Let's look at the structure of an email. Let's analyze an email. Pay attention to the structure and take notes. So this is a blank email. This is what a blank email looks like. We have a new message right there. We have an exit button, minimize button, to, from, subject, and send. You probably know that because you have sent me emails before. And here are the things that you need to write inside the email. First of all, you have to write the person who receives the email. So in this case, this address right here. Then you're going to write the sender. Who sends the email? In this case, it's you. So here you need to write your own email address. Then the subject. This is very, very important because this is the topic of the email. What is the email about? Why are you writing? Those are questions that you have to ask yourself in order to write a good subject. A veces, chicos, hay personas que me escriben correos y no ponen el asunto, no ponen el subject aquí. Y es muy importante, por ejemplo, si yo le estoy enviando a ustedes la revisión de una prueba, por ejemplo, yo les voy a poner ahí test revision. So, you already know, ustedes ya saben de qué se va a tratar mi correo. That's why it's very important to write the subject. It's a must. Then we have the greeting part. Here you have to write a polite expression to salute the recipient. Typically, you are going to write dear. I always write dear because it's the most common one. Dear Mr. Rodriguez, dear Mr. Sandoval, if you want to write me an email. But we are going to use personal titles. Vamos a utilizar estos títulos personales para dirigirnos a las personas de forma educada y formal. Estos son los personal titles. Pay attention and tomen nota también en su cuaderno. First of all, we have Mr. Usually, Mr. is used with a man's last name. For example, Mr. Smith. Last name es el apellido, siempre con el apellido. It is not possible to know if the man is married or single. Entonces nosotros utilizamos Mr. cuando no sabemos si la persona que le estamos escribiendo, en este caso un varón, está casado o soltero. Then we have the word Mrs., que se abrevia MRS. It is usually used with a woman's last name. For example, Mrs. Smith. This is used to refer to a married woman, so only to married women, okay? Then we have the most popular one, which is Miss. Usually used with a woman's last name, for example, Miss Smith, but this is used to refer to a single woman, so a woman who is not married. And finally, if you're writing to someone, to a girl, but you don't know if she's married or not, you're going to use Ms. It is pronounced with a Z at the end. This consonant sounds different than S. La Z suena diferente a la S en inglés. Suena como una abeja. Z. Ms. Por ejemplo, como en las palabras, a ver, Frozen, como la película. No es frozen, es frozen. Z. En este caso acá, Ms. Well, Ms. is usually used with a woman last name, for example, Mrs. Smith, and it is not possible to know if the woman is married or single. So, these are all the personal titles that you need to know, and you can write them down right now in your notebook. Here, the development of the email is very important because it's the message. If you don't know the person you are writing to, you must introduce yourself first. So, for example, here, Camila Acuña, she says, Dear Mr. Rodriguez, my name is Camila Acuña from the 8th grade, and I'm writing to you because we have a request. Entonces ahí Camila se presentó primero, dijo de dónde era y le dijo que le está escribiendo porque tiene que hacerle una solicitud. We need a smart TV for our classroom. It would be very useful for our English class. A smart TV is a technological tool where we can watch videos in English, surf on the internet, etc. Entonces, ¿qué le está pidiendo Camila a Mr. Rodríguez? Le está pidiendo una smart TV para su sala de clase. Luego pasamos a un concluding line. This is a final line to politely express a gratitude or to say that you expect an answer. This is very important because it's like the conclusion of your email. So here she says, I'm looking forward for your reply. Thank you in advance. Entonces, ¿qué está diciendo ella? Que espera su pronta respuesta y que le agradece de antemano. It's very important to be polite. Finally, we have a complimentary close. This is a polite expression to wish well and say goodbye to the recipient. Here, for example, we have best regards. There are many words, which are this one. We have regards y sus variaciones que incluyen warm regards, kind regards, and best regards. Respectfully, used for extremely formal professional emails. Sincerely, which include sincerely yours as well. And yours truly, which includes yours faithfully and yours. Estas palabras las tienen que anotar en su cuaderno y también pueden buscar en el diccionario su significado si es que no les queda muy claro. La mayoría del tiempo yo uso sincerely porque creo que es muy formal y es como accurate. Y también es muy popular regards, best regards, kind regards. Kind regards is kind of showing affection as well as warmth. You're showing your emotions here. Finally, you write your name. Fíjense en la estructura. First of all, name and last name, grade, el curso, and the school. And you click send. And you send the email. Are you ready to practice now? Today's activity is to write an email to me telling me what you liked the most about this first unit, what you hated about it, and what concepts you feel that you really learned. Entonces, como es la última lección de esta unidad, vamos a hacer un trabajo más práctico. Ustedes van a completar este correo electrónico con la información que yo les estoy pidiendo. Entonces, van a escribir acá para quién va, en este caso para mí, su correo. Este va a ser el subject de nuestro correo. Todos tienen que escribir lo mismo. Y acá tienen que completar. Dear, my name is, and I'm writing to you to tell you what I like, hated, and learn about Unit 1. The thing that I liked the most was, aquí lo que me gustó más. The thing that I hated the most was, lo que más odié. Y lo que aprendí va acá. Luego en esta línea acá va a ir el concluding line, el complementary clause y su nombre con el formato que les di previamente. Recuerden que pueden volver a ver el video cuantas veces quieran y si tienen dudas yo voy a estar disponible. You can write the email on your phone or computer. My email address is diego.sandoval@cpph.cl. Si usted no tiene un celular o no tiene un computador, puede hacerlo a mano. Yo les voy a dejar una plantilla, pero obviamente yo creo que todas las personas que me han estado enviando pueden enviar correos, así que lo mejor es que lo hagan por correo. Y that's all for today, guys. I really hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and bye. Take care.